Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Megan. I do sewing, embroidery, and other crafty things. And today is another good old classic Embrilliance Essentials tutorial. If you're new to embroidery, this is the embroidery software that I use. It's just handy for me, and it's really compatible with my Mac and everything. So yeah, that's what I use. So today I'm going to show you how to combine embroidery designs to do two at the same time. So for context, I am currently working on a embroidered placemat from Designs by Juju, and I am embroidering out more than one at a time. So here I have my 11 by 13 inch Mighty Hoop preference set on my machine, or my embroidery software. So what I want to do is I want to pull up two of the same designs, and basically I'm going to use something called color sorting in order to be able to stitch two out at a time. So for example, I am going to have two embroidery designs pulled up, so I would want it to stitch out step one for the one, step one for the second one. Then the next step would be step two for the first one, step two for the second one. So then it's kind of saving me time, especially if I have to do satin stitches and things like that, or any applique. I can do it all at the same time, so then I can just leave my machine to do its thing. So let me pull up the file. So for their placemats, you can do 5 by 7 inch hoop or 6 by 10. However, since I am trying to combine two into one, I am using my 11 by 13 inch Mighty Hoop for this. So I am going to pull up block 4 right here because that is currently what I'm working on. Currently about halfway through. So let me zoom in. So here's what I'll be working on today. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this in my hoop. As you can see, I didn't need this big of a hoop, but I decided to keep it anyways. So I'm just going to copy and paste this. So now, as you can see, I have two of the same ones pulled up. I'm going to kind of keep them separate a bit so the fabric won't overlap. Now, what is most important about color sorting is that for each step, for example, for step one on both of the designs, you're going to want them to be the same color. And you do not want that same color to repeat in any of the other steps. So for example, if step 1 and step 4 were both black, once you color sort it, it would be stitching out step 1 and then immediately doing step 4. So that's why you want to make sure that for every single step that the colors are different. So if you just look through here, first one's black, next one's blue, light green, red, purple, yellow, gray, light blue. As you can see, it also says green, but however, it is different from light green, so that is okay. And then we got orange, pink, brown, and white. And then that pattern will kind of repeat. So that is one thing that's really great about the Designs by Juju patterns, is that she kind of already does the different colors as it is. So you just want to make sure they do not overlap, which I think we are okay. So like I said, it goes into the dark colors, but that is why you definitely want to double check. So let me see, let me check yeah, there's no other light colors. Let me just make sure light green does not overlap. Nope, that's all the same. So now what you're going to want to do the color sort, you will go to utility and then hit color sort. And it's going to take a second, and as you can see, it says the design page has been reduced by 25 color changes. So then you're going to click new view. So then if you click on this little arrow, as you can see, the first step would be the outline stitch for the batting, then the tack down stitch for the batting, and then the outline stitch for the fabric for the eggs, and then the tack down stitch for the fabric for the eggs. And then it'll start getting into the applique parts of it. But as you can see, every single color that you click is doing the same step over and over. So as you can see, step 8 is doing the egg, and then this one is doing the want the middle egg, and so on and so forth. So that is basically how you can color sort. I would definitely double check these steps just to make sure that you did it right. So as you can see now, I'm able to do 2 blocks at once. So I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. I am possibly planning on recording a video on how to make a placemat from Designs by Juju, but I just really wanted to show you guys how you can color sort to do 2 blocks at the same time. And this can be really applied to any sort of embroidery design, especially if it's like an in the hoop project like this. As long as you have room in your hoop to combine the embroidery designs, then you can definitely do it in the same exact hoop. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I have other tutorials on Embrilliance Essentials, and of course more coming on the way, as well as sewing and embroidery tutorials. So yeah, I hope you all guys have a great evening, and I'll hope to see you in the next one. Bye!